Hi, beautiful people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am very happy that you're here with me. Also, let me know. I just got this new lighting and everything. Let me know if it's like too yellow, too white. Help me so that I can do this well. But welcome back. I hope your week was well. Today, we're going to talk about breaking cycles, like cycles, mental cycles, physical, whatever the case may be. I think a lot of us are getting out of routines, are in the midst of breaking generational curses and cycles that are very heavy and very hard and are going to require a lot of intentional work. And there's going to be this moment. This is really important. There's going to be this moment where you're faced with an opportunity to do the exact same thing, to respond to those people the same way, to be in someone's presence the same way, to eat a bit more food, to fall back, to get with this human or whatever the case may be. There's gonna be a moment where you have an opportunity to, what I like to say is just rise to the occasion, and you're gonna fall short. You're gonna fall short. I cannot tell you how many times I have got the extra scoop of ice cream, or I've entertained a conversation that I wasn't supposed to entertain, or I've reacted in a way that wasn't healthy, or I've put myself in positions with people that I've never felt safe around. But you know, you want to people please, you want to be the good guy, you want to be present, and then regret it. Here's the thing. I think, me personally, I think that is the perfect space to be in. When you have been working hard, you're on a roll, you're on a high, and you're like, nothing can stop me. You don't hit the gym for 2 weeks. You don't close the laptop from whatever you've been watching. You're like, that's enough Love Island. That's enough. You have had a routine that's actively working, and you're seeing it work. You're seeing the results. You're seeing it manifest into something better. And then you get an opportunity where it's like, okay, I got this. I got this. And then you choose the thing you've always chosen, and you feel sick. Like, let's say for food, like for me, I went back to a restaurant and got the same food I used to get years ago. And I got the worst headache of my life. And this was after me hitting the gym, being consistent, not really doing a lot of fast foods. And when I ate the food, I was just like, oh my God, why did I do this again? Why do I keep putting myself in this position? Why do I keep entertaining this? Why do I keep expecting something different? And the evidence has shown me that this does not work well in my favor. But there's this point that when you get to that point of realization, what I want you to do is not beat yourself up, not too long. Like, that realization, I feel like is so pivotal for you to really like lock in, really get back to your routine. And I'm telling you, that is the perfect space to be in when you're breaking curses, when you're breaking cycles, when you're breaking bad habits, is to, in a sense, like fuck up and then realize, man, I did the same thing again. And so this video is really telling you, like, you are in the perfect space. This is the perfect space to be in, to be like, okay, I have learned my lesson again, and now I'm committed to going forward and doing it differently. And I don't want you to be so hard on yourself in this phase. I know a lot of you've put a lot of work in. We're on a winning streak of not doing this and the third, and then this moment feels so heavy. But this is the moment where God's like, I want to remind you that this is not the life you've asked me for. I want to remind you the reason why you left this habit, the reason why you left this predicament, the reason why you decided to do something differently in the first place. This feeling of disappointment, this feeling of sickness, this feeling of, aren't you lactose intolerant and you keep eating ice cream and then you're wondering why you're sick? That feeling of, damn, I did it again. Damn, I fell back into my routine. I fell back into this old version of myself. Damn, I yelled at that person again. Or damn, I ghosted this person again. Like that sick feeling where you can reflect and be like, I'm better than this, and I deserve better than this, and but I'm not acting like it. You're in the perfect space. I want you to not self-sabotage. Do not beat yourself up. That whole moping around and I can't believe I did this and I can't believe I did that. It's cute in the beginning, but you're better than that. You're more mature than that. Do it for like 5 minutes, whatever your time is, of course. But do it for a shorter amount of time than you usually would, and then be like, all right, it's time to get back. Fitness is the perfect example of this. You ate the food, you can, but you shouldn't vomit it up, but you can't get that food back. There's no reason to sit in a corner and just be like, woe is me, that cheeseburger was delicious. Woe is me, I can't believe, like, there's no point, it's gone. You've already went back to that person, you've already said the thing, you've already ate the thing. Okay, it's done. You gotta realize and learn how to get back up a little bit quicker. And it's gonna take routine, it's gonna take like putting those reps in, and that's completely fine. I'm just saying, let's be mindful that you're still winning. The fact that you in this season of your life are able to even realize that this is a problem. You in the past didn't even realize that you were in a cycle. Like, you were just eating and just be like, oh, my stomach hurts, I gotta stop this. And then just kept doing it. You in the past was just like, yeah, I'm gonna binge watch this entire show. And then you would just be like, wow, that was a lot, I gotta get up. And then binge watch another show. Like, your awareness from today versus your awareness back then is completely different. And I think when you're failing or you're falling short, that is the important aspect that you have to like focus on. We got to realign our focus on what's going to get us to the next step of where we're trying to go. So this time you ate the donut, you ate me. This time you had 4 donuts and you're just like, Bria, that is not okay. We got to do better. Okay, so now the plan is, let's drink some water. Let's schedule us to get up for the gym or for a run. But what I'm not gonna do is beat myself up for eating 4 donuts because it's gone. The donuts are in my belly. I am happy. I was happy and now I'm not. That instant gratification gonna get you every time. Don't listen to it. But get to a space where you're just like, okay, I fucked up. Okay, I fell short. Oh my God, I'm human. Oh. And then it's like, okay, but I'm moving forward. Because you were consistent beforehand, the fuck up doesn't like hit. It's not as heavy as it usually is. It's heavy in the sense of you knew better and you still chose to do wrong, but it's not as heavy where it's paralyzing, where you're just sitting in your thoughts. You're just sitting in your mind and you're just like, this is what it is. You're doing an excellent job. Fantastic. You are human. You're not supposed to get this 100% of the time, 90% of the time. And that is the whole point of just being human and having awareness. Now, what I say to myself is, once you're aware, you're responsible. Okay? Take it. Once you're aware, you are responsible for you. And when you do fall short and when you do, slip up or you feel like, okay, this is bad, and it involves someone else, the best thing to do outside of sitting in your own stuff is go back to that person and say, hey, I completely apologize. I'm working on it. Do your part when it comes to other people. Now, how they respond is not your job, but you should always be in a position where if you're affecting other people while you're breaking cycles, while you're trying to figure things out, and you're aware of it, and you're aware of falling short, and it involves someone else's feelings, go back to people and say, hey, I'm sorry. I'm actively working on not reacting that way. Hey, I'm so triggered and it had nothing to do with you, or it did have something to do with you, but I'm working on it. These are healthy ways of building relationships, sustainable relationships. And again, how they respond is not on you, but put the pride away. Do what you can, because what you want to do is go forward well. You know how people talk about karma. You want good karma. You want a good baseline as well as you can. So that's what I'm telling y'all today. You are excellent. You're doing fantastic. Yeah, you fell short. We all fall short. We're human. But you're aware this time. You have wisdom this time. And now you know how to get back up and get back on the horse. If it's exercise, if it's people, if it's school, just know that as long as you're alive, you have time to correct. As long as you're alive, you have time to reflect and be like, I can do this. Or it doesn't have to end at a mistake. You are not your mistake. You are not your shortcoming. You are not you're not these things. And so just make sure you remind yourself that, okay, you got this. You are capable. You are wise. You're beautiful. You are handsome. Let's get this going. We're not self-sabotaging. We deserve more, okay? You deserve more. All right? Bye, beautiful.